All right, back at it again. No intro. Same list as last time. We got our mill spells with the archive trap, the Tasha's, and the fractured sanity. We got our 8 crabs. We got our Luris to bring back the crabs. We got some counter spells and John and the Locks. We got our fatal pushes. It's mill. Let's get to milling and killing. All right. Hey, we're last seen on Scape Shift. We'll try it. All right, Wooded Foothills. Beautiful start for us. Polluted Delta past the turn. All right, go right ahead. You can search opponent. Let's get rid of 13 cards. Well, that's not Scape Shift. Okay. Get a Water Grave into play tapped here. Play out the Obero and pass the turn. Holding up Counterspell or cycling this Fractured Sanity. Red, white, stomps. We'll take 2. I'm worried about, like, maybe possibly a Blood Moon effect here. Blue, 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 Fractured Sanity. Mill him for 14. So it looks to be Naya-esque. And then a 4th color for the Kaya. 23 cards left. Sure, has a Bone Crusher. Surgical Extraction, huh? Anything I want to extract. Lingering Souls doesn't seem like a terrible target. Let's try that. Get Lingering Souls, it's a 3-drop. Huh! Well, it's only a mill for 1. And then what's in their library? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 15, 18, 21, 23, 24. So Tasha's is gonna, and then Goist as well. So Tasha's is gonna get rid of a lot here, but not everything. Yeah, so they have 4 cards left in deck. 2 of them being Kroxa, 1 of them being a Goyf, and I believe a Kaya? Yeah, there's a Goyf. Is 6/7. And gets us for 4 here. We go to 13. Crab here is lethal. Archive Trap does it too. Fails to find. Aren't you glad you searched your library, opponent? Opponent concedes. There we go. So facing basically Jun that's splashing for Kaya. Kaya and Prismatic Ending. Anyway. Quick Incursions isn't bad. EE's alright. Push and Thirst seem okay. There's not much we want to Surgical. But there is the Croxus, for example. That was a 4 of. They've got a good amount of threats. Might be Shave Tasha's here. We'll cut the EE. Reveal our Luris here. Sure. Double push, double mill. Seems fine. Triome. Dark Slick Shores, pass the turn. Windswept, they fetch. Green, red, Ren and Stumpy. Sure. Let that target there. Sounds fine. And step, and okay. There's a Kozilek. So now we know. Okay, and there's our answer to Kozilek. We're still in this. But we know that they do try to just cheese mill. So if we lose, we bring in our anti-mill cheese. Pyromancer, yeah, I can't push that. Discards Cave and Heath. Puts Cave back to hand. Another Sanity, huh? Let's go ahead and hit the land that enters tapped. Get rid of that Pyromancer. And pass the turn. Next turn we'll have Fractured Sanity plus hopefully Surgical on the Kozilek. Or open hit Kozilek again. Okay, put the mountain, the Triome back into hand. That's fine. They play the Triome. I went after the land because it entered tapped, and it did what we wanted it to do. Lingering Souls. Yep. Tis a card. Awkward Hedron Crab there. Cast the Fractured Sanity. Hope to see a Kozilek here. There we go, baby. Surgical the Kozilek. Get rid of Kozilek. And then their hand is pretty brutal here, actually. But just one milled cheese. Okay. Got ourselves a fighting chance now. I say that. There is still a Ren in the 6 that's about to emblem on the other side. So our fighting chance is kind of not really existent. They cycle, they put back to hand. Collective brutality, pitching. Probably draining and peak. Reveals, sorcery or instant. We have to discard. I mean, they're already going to take the fractured sanity, but let's just force it. So that way we're not taking as much damage. They know we have a Hedron Crab. Reflecting Pool. Okay. They get in for 1. Down to 15 we go. Hedron Crab. Hedron Crab. Cycles a Forgotten Cave. Sounds good. I'm assuming this turn's probably going to be something along the lines of Collective Brutality number 2. Kill a crab, drain us for 2. To fill their yard a bit, and then Kroxa. At least that'd be what I'd do. Prismatic Ending? Okay, Prismatic Ending plus Collective Brutality here. Hurts a bit. Yep, here's the Kroxa. Makes sense. We take 3, they put Kroxa in the bin, and then, assuming Cobrew, and drain and kill. I'd definitely go for the drain kill, because then that turns on your Kroxa. Kills the crab. Okay, opponent. Oh, we're going for the K command. Kill and discard. Oh, that's fine. I've got a card. Why do I have an option? Flourish to hand, so that way they have to alt and Kroxa. Or alt and K command here. Actually, they don't. They just have to Kroxa. Yeah. Kroxa, they do that. We have to pitch our Luris. It did indeed escape. They cycle their cave. Pick up a cave. And down to 10 we go, meaning we are dead on board. Are we drawing out? Nope. Cool. All right. And so we know that they have milled cheese, soul guide lanterns coming in, extirpates coming in. So is other surgical. Crypt incursions are pretty meh. Counter spells, I think, can come out. At this point, I still like the blood chiefs. Yeah, we'll trim again on Tasha. All right. Do that. Reveal the lures here. We've got Archive Trap, Surgical Ruin Crab, Ding Keep. So we haven't seen any. We've seen Prismatic Ending. So I'm going to hold the crab since we don't have a turn 2 anyway. Now, of course, is when we're going to draw the turn 2, right? Windswept. Play out our crab. Play a fetch land. Goyf was found. All right. Do this. We will go ahead and fetch and shock. Nah, we'll just pay life if we hit. Okay. Didn't hit off crab. Unfortunate. They crack their windswept. That is fine. All right, let's see if we get to actually start playing games of Magic here. We do. Woot woot. Get that son of a out of here. All right, still no new mill tech, but we are going to be facing a pretty big card. And we did exile the Kozilek. So that'll happen. On the bright side, we have this Blood Chief's Thirst. White ending. Just going to end my crab. Yeah. Sounds good. Crab is ended. Polaris to hand. Instant land sorceries in yard. We might have to cycle this visions. Goyf is played. I kind of want to hold this Blood Chiefs. A surgical. Cycle visions first. Archive trap. So if we thirst the Goyf, like the idea of thirsting the Goyf and then surgicaling it. Well, no, because they had a Croxa in hand. I'd much rather hit that. So we'll fetch this basic and just hold up drown mana. Make them think that we've got drown. Hmm. Broke's a baby. Yep. Is a card. Broke's gets exiled. Temple Garden shocked in. I'm assuming this is running 6. Get rid of any and all Croxus. So their hand is Vindicate, Ending, and K commands. That's an angry hand. Nothing new in the graveyard. Okay. Running 6 is good. Can go up. No targets, though. Watery Grave, huh? That shocked in. We can do it at instant speed. They go for the Vindicate on a land. We just Archive Trap. Sure. Familiar for 13. Cool. And here comes K command. 2 damage to us and make us discard, or return a Goyf to hand and make us discard. One of the two. Yeah. Goyf and make us discard the land. Neat. And we don't have Crypts and we don't have EEs. So I only have single target removal for this Goyf. Double red 1 Pyromancer? Yep. Okay, they discarded Vindicate and Prismatic Ending. And they shock in here for Goyf Boy. Yep. 29 to go. We're staring down. So doubled Fractured off the top will do it. Doubled Tasha will do it. Probably. Push here's fine. Because we push the Goyf and buy us a lot more time. Well, not a lot more. Down to 10 we go. We got 3 turn clock. So fractured. They've got a good amount of mana. Flashback Lingering Souls, 2 turn clock. Is there another one to flashback? Nope, just one. Field of Ruin will not do it. Here's another K command. 2 damage, make me discard. Stomp, make me discard. I mean, I still have to discard this. So they'll get us here. We hit the We hit their cheese early, but we just weren't able to draw enough action after the fact because they kept in all of their removal against us. Which, I mean, I guess if they don't have the cards to take out. So, oh, Helix, and then they stomp. You stomping? Pinging with Ren and 6. Okay. 0-1 to start. Not really much we can do there. But, alright. Let's take the play here. Let's reveal this Lurius. Double Tasha's. We'll try it. Might not be great. We're in the blind here. I have no idea what Guts is playing. Well, if we believe the record, they're on a Crashing Footfalls deck, which means Tasha's is not going to be good. But I don't necessarily always trust what MTG Bot is telling us because we were apparently supposed to face Scape Shift. That was not Scape Shift in the slightest. Upkeep and draw, do this, pass turn. Scalding Tarn. Fetch for a tapped Watery Grave. It's fractured. Not bad, not bad. Gives us a cycle effect if need be. I'm probably going to cycle here. Just because push isn't that great against a Footfalls type deck. Gives us a bit more information. If they are the Footfalls deck. And just makes it so we don't have to worry about getting that third blue source. Okay, so we see fire, ice, and a third Tasha's. Let me get... Oh, no tap? Okay. Drown. Huh. We're gonna go ahead and just go for the triple Tasha plan here. It's probably wrong. Because a lot of their spells... Okay, they go with a force pitching Shardless. Meaning, do they have another Shardless or another land? No. They're missing their land drop. This, we draw a Sanity. Tasha's number 2. Hit for 13. Not terrible. Not great, but not terrible. So yes, this is a Footfalls deck. Oh no, opponent. Your 2-lander's not paying off. This we draw. What do we draw? An Archive Trap. Tasha's again. Another 13. All right. They've got one more Footfalls in the deck. No land yet again. Well, now this just feels like bullying. They concede because there's no more basics. All right. So they don't have any more basics. They can't grab anything. We grab our land. We archive trap them. They try to do something. We drown whatever they do. If they try to counter our archive trap. They have 6 cards left. All right. Crashing Footfalls. Tasha's is pretty weak against them. Test of Talents is interesting. Push is bad. Let's take out Push. Definitely want in the other EE. A lot of their stuff is that subtlety type stuff. I'm not going to be surprised if they have endurance. So I kind of want to bring in these and like take out a surgical. Circles isn't good. Echoing Truth isn't terrible. I don't think this is the matchup we want it though. Yeah. Yeah. We'll run like so. Luris. Nope. Mulligan. Mulligan. Can keep 5. Bottom, bottom. Like, this is the worst crab to draw in this matchup because it dies to fire, whereas Ruin Crab doesn't. Oh, but that's fine. Basic Forest suspends Crashing Footfalls. Yep. That way, minimalistically, they have a threat coming down in a couple of turns. Upkeep this. Second crab, huh? Okay. Okay, okay. Get ourselves a basic island, play out crab. Problem is I'm expecting endurance. They've got enough green cards to warrant it. Misty Rainforest. Let's see this ice. Ice me, opponent. No ice. All right. Hedron Crab. This. Save targets. Go there. Yield. They fetch. Get themselves basic island. There's the endurance. So we weren't wrong about that. This, we'll go get a watery grave into play tapped here. Mill them for a good chunk. So they have probably one more Footfalls. If they try to go for the outburst plan here, or the shardless. Sure. Are we running the full playset? We are. Make some rhinos. Yep, yep. All right. I really want a mass grave card. That is not one. So now I get real concerned. We go like this, do this. Crab, crab, yield. 28. There's 2 endurances. I can guarantee you they're running 4. Show it to me. Evoke your endurance. No evoked endurance? Okay. Mill for 9. Visions again. Well, there's our Soul Guide Lantern. So if we get a turn here, we have them dead. Okay. They swing out. I mean, we block the 2/2 with our crab because you can't violent outburst, and we take 8. Down to 9 we go. They have to evoke. Now they don't. Soul Guide Lantern. Get rid of an endurance. Prismatic Vista. And they concede. All right. No endurance from them. If they had it, they definitely play it there. And then they have 9 cards. Well, even if they have it there, it doesn't matter because they play it. Then we exile. Then they mill 9. They have no cards in graveyard. And yeah. First one was Kozilek. Second one was Endurance. We can play around Endurance a lot better than we can play around Kozilek. This hand is bonkers. Depending on what opponent's playing. This hand could do straight nothing. Breeding Pool, Shocked In. Oh no. Oh no. Like, do we just concede now? Obviously not, because we can hit all of their living end here. If they can't living end, then we're in great shape. Actually, let's just hold up Drown here. They fetch, sure. Archive Trap ya. Force of Negation. Archive Trap ya. Counter your force. It's 1 living end gone. That's 2 living ends gone. That's not enough. So Grief Sus. Okay. I mean, you take the Drown here. I guess if they're planning on playing a card and now getting a living end. Yeah. Cascade into living end. Yeah, they do run at least 3. Sadness. All right. And I mean, we're not beating that board state. Like I said, we needed to hit all the living ends there. We did not. Begins sideboarding these Soul Guide Lanterns. Real good. This Engineered Explosives, terrible. Crypt Incursion, real good. Pushes, terrible. Test of talents, real good. Surgicals aren't great. Tasha's are awful. They've got a good amount of artifacts. Artifact creatures. I don't think we want to bring those in, though. How nice. Get banned, bud. Well, I say that. There we go. Never try one of those get famous things. That's just beyond stupid. This. Yeah, we'll cut another Tasha's. Again, Tasha's just so bad in the matchup. Alright, I would love to play first. We're gonna go with Luris. No. Okay, this is keepable. Keepable bottom watery grave. Sure, why not? We skip our draw step. Let's go ahead and fetch Shock here, just so that way we have all the mana colors in the world. No need to hold. Now I want to get this Soul Guide Lantern down as soon as possible. Because fuck living end. Scalding Tarn and fetches. Good, good. That. Neat. Go ahead and archive trap them. Alright. Not phenomenal. Not awful. Island pass turn. Because I'm assuming this Soul Guide Lantern is going to get petty thefted. See another fetch land. That is not another fetch land opponent. Island pass turn. No petty theft. All right. And Gemstone Mine. Do they go for it here? Because, like, we don't beat double Wake or Grief, so we definitely have to. Shardless Cascades. Into Living End. Exile each opponent's graveyard. Okay, cycle the Street Wraith. Sure, you get yourself a 3/4. I mean, it's still a better board state than what we were about to face. Swamp, pass turn. It's a 4-turn clock, but a 4-turn clock is doable. Yeah, but they don't really need to cast another spell ever. Field of Ruin. Let's play the field, put down our Luris. Or put Luris into hand, I should say. So that way we can at least block and gain life. What are we trying to do? Cycle the Architect? Sure, I can't respond to that. Cycles a Street Wraith? Sure. They're trying to fill their graveyard again. I'd rather you not land that card. Problem is now we have no counter magic. Luris, black, black. One. Soul Guide Lantern comes back. Force of Negations. Okay, opponent. Island, pass turn. Because why wouldn't they have a Force of Negation? Time Raveler. Yeah, buddy. Bounces Luris, makes me take 5. Okay. So yes, we can mill them for 13 there. I don't give a... Thanks, opponent. Good for you. This is like Mill's worst matchup. Ooh. We were flooding hard. I'd love to play first. Reveal the Luris here. They didn't reveal a Luris, so I don't like only having Tasha's as our one mill spell. So let's mulligan and try to find a better hand. Like this one, for example. Yes, please. Like, I don't even know what we put back. Do we just put back a crab? Nah, we put back the push. No fear. They're not a creature deck. Dark Slick Shores, play out the Hedron Crab. Let's see what they can do. Mountain. Swift Spear. Alright. And so facing either mono red or just straight burn. Hedron Crab. I regret my land choice here. Strictly because it probably doesn't matter. It's a mill for 12 versus mill for 6. Okay, so this is just straight burn. So they might have to... Why? You can target my crabs? Just, you know, go bolt, and then I take 3, and I have 1 crab left. Opponent didn't want to face the crab rave. So... Again, I like tests over counter spells here. Crypt Incursion can gain us a bit. They run 12 creatures. Between the Eidolons, the Goblin Guides, and the Swift Spears, that is 12. They run a lot of instants and sorceries. Roughly around 20 to 20 or 29 to 30, I believe. And so I like push and I like the thirst. Their board stuff is 1-drops and 2-drops. Problem is 1-drops hurts us. Tasha's is fine. It's not great because they do have the stupid 3-drops that they can play for 1. We'll take out surgicals. Yeah. We'll leave in 1. Right, like so. Laris, do this. They did not bring in 7. This is a pretty strong one. Because we can push into test of talents. And if we don't need to push, we have a crab. Well, there's a goblin guide. Not a bad card to push. Goblin guide revealed the hideous laughter. Okay. We take 2, go down to that. Let's... This fetch and shock. It feels awful, but I'm not taking that damage over time to this card. Bloodstained Mire, they fetch. Let me guess. Eidolon. Yeah. Yep. Eidolon's gonna hurt. Need to hit all his creatures. So this crypt is currently a gain of 9. That's not bad for a crypt incursion against burn at this point. Gain of 7 because we take 2 off of the Eidolon. If we can hit another mill spell or another land. Ideally a fetch land. You're crazy if you think I'm blocking this. Down to 11 we go. Then they lava spike us, taking 2 to deal 3. We're down to 8. We draw an archive trap. We'll bounce our Obero. Replay. Okay. Test of talents here is take 2 damage, gain so much, gain a bit of life, and mill them for a bit. We kind of have to block with the crab here. It's unfortunate. Okay, they draw off the Sunbaked. It's fine by us. Bloodstained Mire sounds good. Mountain. Kinda have to. Roiling Vortex, huh? Well, I mean, before that resolves, let's cast a spell. Mill them for 13. And... not counter. No. Drown the Eidolon. Okay. We need a land here. Well, no, because they can pay for the vortex. Right? Because this is... Your opponents can't gain life this turn. It's a real fun card from our opponent. We need them to have to tap out to try to kill us here. We take one. Ugh. Forgot about that line of text on Vortex, and that's going to cost us here. Maybe this Tasha's hits for 28. Has the Boros Charm. Fun. So... Dang. I agree with what we did. Let's take out the surgicals and bring in Set Adrift or Echoing Truth. Set Adrift. Would love to play first. Let's reveal the Laris here. Hand is not great. We can keep this. Bottom Set Adrift. Crab, pass turn. I know the crab gets bolted here, but what are we to do? Goblin Guide. Yeah, that's a Goblin Guide. Reveals a Hedron Crab. Neat. Crab. We'll shock this in. Do it like so and saves the targets. We will mill our opponent for 9 every land we play. We now need something like Field of Ruin. Swift Spear? Sure. What do you show us? Goblin Guide doesn't attack. Okay. Crap. Fetch land off the top is pretty much lethal. That is sad. Lands at this point are amazing mill effects. Guide gets in there. Guide reveals a Drown in the Lock. We'll block the Swift Spear in case they try to pump. Okay, they Searing Blaze a crab to make it so that way now our mill is only 6. It's fine. They fetch. We don't have any archive traps, sadly. What? Skewer another crab? Skewers another crab. Kept the crab heavy hand, hoping to hit lands. Haven't hit a land. Instead, we hit more crabs in removal. And Vortex can't stop it. Absolutely hate that card. Just because it's got a real good line of text against us. Then they bolt the crab. Of course they bolt the crab. Why wouldn't you do that after blockers? That's what I want to know, opponent. Get rid of that card now. Now they're in top deck mode. They have an 8-turn clock on us, though. A second Vortex. All right, opponent. Get angry. Down to 6 we go. I seriously need lands at this point. That's not a land. They crack a canyon here. Oh, they have the helix to take me down to 3. Okay. They crack a canyon. Cool. Yep. Burn. Another terrible matchup for us. Especially when we can't draw lands. Like, we made it to turn... I want to say that was turn 6 for us. Yeah, turn 6, no lands. Okay. So, just unfortunate. 1-3. Not a great showing for Mill. How we can end for the night. We've got double push, archive trap, and visions. Nothing revealed from opponent, however. So we're going to mulligan. Cannot keep this. There's not a blue source. This we can keep. This will be bottom of visions and a... Yeah, bottom both visions. Bazooka mulled the 4, though. Hmm. Okay, so some form of Tron. Well, that card's pretty good against Tron. Hideous Laughter, however, is awful. Okay. So we are looking for Power Plant off the top here. You mill them for 3. Wait, you have a Maya, so this is just straight green Tron. Listen to that. That's a Karn Liberated and Ulamog, the Ceaseless Hunger. Got a cycle trying to find a power plant here. That's a tower and a mine. None of those are power plants. But we can, however, get rid of that Karn Liberated. So they did just naturally have it. And now there's a Ballista for 3 coming down. I don't see, I see. Yeah, I don't see any shuffle effects though. So we'll see if they want to just kill our crab here. Because their hand is natural Tron into walking ballista. Hmm. There's the power plant. And here's the ballista for 3. Okay, they cycle first. 4 mana, Karn the Great Creator. Okay. I guess this goes and gets Trinisphere. Is probably what they're thinking. In response, we're gonna surgical your Ulamog. Because that card's insane. In terms of CMC. Now we're looking at 8, 16, plus 12, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40. So I need 3 Tashas. Minimalistically. Yeah, Tasha's ain't going to be how we're winning this game. Opponent mills 3. Let's make it another 3. Let's go ahead and play out the laughter here. Laughter hit for 10. Not a terrible hit then. Relic, O-Stone, Relic, that. Double Karn. Gets liquid metal coating, plays liquid metal coating. And then need 1 more mana. You have out a Trinus here, bud. Yep. And Ballista on 2. Second Karn keeps other Karn and then gets rid of a land from us. Yeah, buddy. Hard to beat that. We need exactly land off the top. Land, mill opponent for 3. And now we just need lands. Each land is a mill for 6. So fetch land here would be great. Or Field of Ruin. Because we'll be able to field them next turn. Everything else is irrelevant. Push is a dead card in this matchup. So now we need fetch lands. Yep. Tracks map gets tower, plays ballista for 5, kills a crab. That's what I'd do if I was the Tron player. Unfortunate that we weren't able to hit the power plant early. I mean, I know this has to be ballista because both of their Ulamogs are in exile. So swamp off the top here. Nope, can't do swamp. Because we need 2 lands. Visions. Can't visions. Trinisphere doing work. Trinisphere and Liquid Metal could. Assuming they go pump once, pump twice, pump 3 times. Hit this for 3, hit us for 2. We concede. If they go that route. They might try to go for a different, more fun route. We'll see. Oh, they're going to reveal. What? 14? Oh, they revealed another ballista for 7. Shoot this 3 times, and then they have 2 ballistas out. I feel that's incorrect. I feel this is a win more kind of line. Because they had enough to pump their ballista 3 times and remove the land. So we're dead on board. We can't draw out of it. I just want to see what our next card here is. Cool. Not going to show them anything there. Because this is 6 and then they hit us for 6. We were gonna... Yeah, okay. So Tasha's out. Crypt Incursion out. Engineered Explosives out. Fatal Pushes out. Test of Talents. They don't have any instant sorceries. Set Adrift in. Echoing Truth in. Extirpate in. We now need 6 cards. I guess Soul Guides. And we just don't... We're... Because, like, instants and sorceries. They have Warping Whale, Dismember, Sylvan Scrying, Ancient Stirrings. While those aren't terrible hits off of Test of Talents, they're not phenomenal. Hercule's Recall, Expedition Map, Worm Coil Engine. I could maybe see Hercule. They've got enough. But I don't think that's what we want to be doing. I could see the one of Thirst. To kick it. As a way to deal with their massive planeswalkers. Do that over another Tasha. Sure. Yes, reveal Luris. Bah! If this was a watery grave, this hand would be great. Not really. It doesn't have a surgical effect. Here we go. Keep this bottom. This feels so wrong to bottom like Archive Trap. This might just be bottom a crab. No, because it's mill for 6. Turn 2. Mill for 10. Odds are we can hit one of their Tron pieces. Because they'll have just had turn 1. So it's the trap here. Okay, mulligan to 5. Mulligans to 4. Island Crab, pass turn. gonna be upset if we lose to Tron. There's a power plant, and there's a sphere. Cool. Extirpate. That's a fun one. This, mill them and save targets. Yield. Yield. Alright, well, I see a tower. Let's get rid of that. Hey, it's what they had in hand. Any shuffle effect. Yes, they've got a Kozilek. Because of course they do. Okay. So we now play pretty passively. And try to find our black source for this extirpate. Relic? Sure. Archive trap. We will cycle this sanity on their end step. So they drew the relic because we knew that their hand was Sylvan Scrying and a Worm Coil Engine. And step, let's cycle, try to find ourselves a land. Yes, I know we mill them for 4 here, giving them the possibility to find their Kozilek. But we're not doing anything else. Okay. So this, try to hit their Kozilek. Of course, it's not close. Go blue, blue, hit there. Play this. Trying to hit it slowly. We can't, because why would we? So we have to waste the archive trap here. 14 cards left. Did they draw it? So now we brought in our... Yeah, we brought in our Soul Guide Lanterns. So I feel we just hold everything till we can draw that. Yep. We're just on hold it all. Sure. Sylvan Scrying. Sounds good. Sanctum of Ugin is revealed. Yeah. There's a card. It doesn't matter what we exile. Land here. Mill 'em. Three cards left. So yeah, they drew it. Yeah. Okay. So it was in their hand. Because even if it's not, we do it gets exiled of those bottom 3. We then Soul Guide Lantern them. They don't have anything. Yep. Okay. Well, we know that they're running the shuffle effect, so we definitely keep in all of our shuffle effect hate. I definitely agree with everything that we brought in. Run it back. I know I could have countered the Sylvan scrying, so that way they then didn't have the one more card in hand. Man, hand looks great, other than it seems to be missing a color. Eh. Okay. Keepable, keepable. Bottom, Sanity and Swamp. Mine and Relic. Okay. Did somebody say crab? 'Cause crab. Warping Whale? Oh, no. Cool. Hmm. Well, on the bright side, we've got redundancy. All right. We hit the Kozilek. That's fine, though. Hitting the Kozilek that early doesn't do anything for them. Play out the Soul Guide Lantern and pass the turn. Let's see if they have turn 3 Tron into Karn the Great Creator. Trinosphere again. Looks like they don't since they're tapping their power plant. Oh, no, they do. Okay. Okay, they Ancient Stirrings. Revealing. Ugin. And so that's a next turn card. Ugin on 1's pretty scary. That's a wormy boy. So we need land here so we can land field. That is not a land. Okay, there we go. We'll have it next turn. The turn after it matters. We can mill them for 9. We'll just mill for 6. Soul Guide. Do this. Eat Karn. It doesn't matter. Because we know this is going to probably be Ugin. Unless they miss a land drop. They miss a land drop. We'll go to 14. They go to 26. In step, we cycle the visions. It's not great. but we can't really hold on to it. Gombe, why? This. Mill for 27 here. Warping whale exiles a crab. Sure. Do we have double warping whale? Okay, no. That, this. Fetch, get ourselves a basic island. Let's get rid of that tower. Wow. Wow. See if opponent wants to let us draw 3. Or do they crack their own relic? Paying costs. They crack their own relic. Sounds good. Doing our job for us. And we get to draw a card. Then they cycle their wilt. Okay. Counterspell. Sylvan Scrying go find themselves their Tower O power. Plays Sanctum. I guess it makes sense because they're not using 5 mana this turn anyway. No block. Go to 7. Next turn we can block. Okay. Play field here. Mill them for a bit. So this is mill for 6. There's the Kozilek. So let's go ahead and get rid of it. Okay. And we have mill for 6 on board. We'll be at 1 here. Whatever they do. We'll go to 1. Because Tron doesn't exactly have any way to deal with or deal direct damage. So taking them down to 0 cards. Because we can field them at their end step here if they don't do anything scary. And 4 mana Karn. Does that buy them anything at this point? Makes it so we have to block. Doesn't buy them anything. We'll field their Sanctum here, take them down to 1 card in the library. Get Island. Mill for 6. This way, if they have something like a Elixir of Immortality, they cannot play it. Land kills them, Mill Spell kills them. There we go. Taking down Tron. 1 life. 2-3, baby. So, not a great league for the Mill. But we did hit, in my opinion, Mill's 2 worst matchups. Living End and Burn. Those are not easy matchups for the Mill player. Our other loss was to 4-color. I don't exactly know what you would call it. It was 4 colors, though. Then we beat Footfalls and we beat Tron. So, I mean, you'll run into your bad matchups occasionally. Deck still feels good. Nothing I really want to change. I definitely think this is probably the 75 I'm going to be taking to the tournament this weekend. So, yeah. We never really hit the Shelldock Isle. It's fine as a 1-of, I think.